Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. Might as well talk about this mainly because I just watched the whole series. Obviously, watched season 1 through 3. Haven't watched season 4 and all that shit. So there was that. Black Lightning, obviously. So I got into the show because my brother-in-law was watching it and he told me about it and he's like, "Oh, you should watch it and shit." And then he talked about the suit. The suit doesn't really look all that good and everything like that. So I watched it eventually. I wanted to watch it. It was on my Netflix list. Then I watched it, and oh my god. This is the best shit I ever fucking goddamn watched. For me. I had so much fun. I was into this shit. There's some people around me that really didn't get into it. But I did. I got into that shit. I was balls into that shit. I loved it. I loved it, man. Everything with Jefferson Pierce and everything was just great. Great. The acting is really good. The acting is actually really good too. And the actor that plays the Tobias is holy shit. Hands down, the best villain ever. All right, he is just doing really good. Holy shit! Like, most people be like, "Oh, you put it in too high" or anything like that. This is just how much fun and entertainment I'm having, guys. And if you feel that energy coming off of it, maybe you should watch it. It's literally on Netflix, season 1 through 3. And what is it? I finished it like probably last week. So 2 weeks ago, and I haven't been talking about it on this channel. Sorry. But yes, I have been watching Black Lightning, and I just finished it not so long ago. And I've learned that there's a season 4, and I'm like, are you serious? And I think that's the end. I think season 4 is the end from what I'm seeing, and I'm like, but hey, you know what? At least it went up to season 4. A lot of shows, how many shows can say that? Some shows don't even make it to season 2. So there was that. I really enjoy everything that they're doing with the show. The whole thing of color people being suppressed and everything like that. Yo, I'm a spiritual and enlightenment person. This is a spiritual person that you're talking to and listening right now. So knowing what my people and my history of my people and seeing that betrayed in the show, I'm just like, I'm surprised they're getting away with this shit. To be quite honest, in this day and age, in this type of culture, the whole this whole culture movement, cancel culture movement, basically, I'm surprised they got away with this shit. Really, I'm surprised. And the fact that they did proves that they can still do it and not be pussied around. And I'm looking at you, Disney Star Wars. Shit. But I don't want to get into that. Let's talk about Black Lightning. Now, do I have problems with it? Actually, there's some complaints that I have. Wait, no, wait, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I would say everything is great. It's just that when some characters act kind of I don't if I say it, people are going to be like, damn. I'm going to say it. But you guys are going to hate me for it. Does it come off as, I don't know, whitish? Yeah, I said it. I didn't want to. But there's some moments in the show that the characters act like they're like a white girl, and I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing? It happens countless times in the show. And I'm like, I get it. I sympathize with you. But what the fuck? You know, like, if I had these superpowers, I wouldn't complain. Oh, am I even gonna have kids? It's like, what the? Your father had kids. And then they point it out on the show. I'm like, oh, have my babies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is how much I was engaged and in so in tune with this show. I love this show. All right. I want to say this right now. Netflix, if you're watching, we want to make a video about this too, but this is not about Black Lightning. But I want to say this: Netflix, why you haven't released DVDs of your own shit? Maybe you have and I haven't noticed, but if you guys can tell me, please tell me, because I want a Dark Crystal Age of Resistance DVD or Blu-ray. Give it to me. I want it. I don't give a fuck what you have to do. Give it to me. I want it. Alright? I'll make a separate video about that in the future probably. But going back to Black Lightning, I don't know why. I just had that in my head, so I had to say it. But moving on, think of it as a commercial. What the fuck? Fuck me sideways and call me Shirley. No. Black Lightning, though, despite the flaws that I have with what I'm saying, this show was great. I love the acting. Everything that is there that I love about superheroes is there. For crying out loud, people die in this show. Like, some people come back, but overall, people die. And then Jefferson Pierce gets like so upset and everything like that. And then some characters along the way be like, I understand. I went through that. Actually, like his wife. His wife was like, I didn't understand how the addiction was and all that. And now I know, I don't want to spoil a lot, because if you haven't watched the show, you should. But the people that have watched it from season 1 through 3, I haven't watched season 4, so please don't spoil it for me, please. Please. But from what I've seen from season 1 to 3, I just love so much. I loved the characters. I loved the story. And I didn't watch the side story of the superheroes coming together. That whole episode where when Lightning and Black Lightning all of a sudden disappeared and they went to a different dimension, and they're like, watch Infinity watch Crisis or something like that. And I'm like, fuck. And I thought it was on Netflix, but it's not. It's probably on HBO Max or something like that. If you guys tell me if you know where it is, tell me, guys, because I want to watch it. After I was done watching Black Lightning from season 1 through 3, I want to watch it now. And then and then in the next episode, Black Lightning is like, oh, I met Superman and everything like that. He's real and shit. And I'm just like, I just want to like watch it. But that's just me as a fan. I'm like fanboying in a way, having fun with this shit. I'm sorry, but I'm just enjoying the show. The show was great. I thought everything was really well done. And Gamby, the actor that plays Gamby, is great. I fucking loved it. In some episodes, he gets the shit beat out of him, and you're like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. But he doesn't, which is cool. But there's some moments that I'm just like, dude, you sure you don't want to like? No, I'm going to keep continuing walking. It's like, are you sure? You look pretty bad and beat up. Dude, I've been through worse. So I'm like, are you sure? Yes, okay. I think we should get a prequel to Gamby's story, kind of like what we're getting with Alfred and Thomas Wayne. I actually watched the first episode of that, and it's not bad. I actually got engaged with it. It was a little bit too long, the prologue. So I was just like, it was like a whole hour. It was 2 hours of a movie, or almost 3 hours. So I was just like, holy shit. But it was good. I actually liked that show. My sister wanted me to watch it. She's like, oh, you should watch Pennyworth show. And I'm just like, oh shit, yeah. But I'm gonna watch that later on when I ever have the chance. If I ever when I hang out with my sister and all that. So, moving on. They also mentioned Gotham in this show, which I'm happy. literally I'm happy about, because I'm just like, where in this? I know it takes place in Metropolis, well, somewhere in Metropolis, and then they point out in Gotham and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just happy with all of that. I'm just like, is this? I just need to see Superman and Bruce Wayne. That's all I need to see, and then I can die. Let me see an episode of that, just them hanging out, and I can die. Always said that didn't happen, but that's fine. I don't care. It's just me just having fun, and that's what the show is all about: having fun, but also telling what color people have been going through, man. If some of my subscribers will know, if they know, I have videos that talk about enlightenment, spiritual stuff, and I talk about stuff like that, about all people being suppressed and about that we actually going back to what we were before. We're going back to what we were like in Egypt times soon, but I'm not getting into that. But it just that type of when they put stuff like that in shows like that, like Black Lightning, I mean, perfect, perfect. There's a reason why they show it. There's a reason. And most people are like, oh, but that's 60 stuff. What time do you live in, man? What time do you live in? I'm smart and I'm intelligent and I know what the fuck's going on in the world. Basically, you know, like Black Lightning has told people, like, yes, this is. Why do you think people love it? There's a reason why people love it, you know. But I'm not going to go more deep into that. Again, there's a reason why people love it and resonate with it, and, like, yo, hell yeah, And if you don't like it, I guess. But I'll say this: the first costume that Black Lightning had, I thought it was cool. It did look comic book accurate. I'm not didn't read the comic books or anything like that, but it did look from what. It's funny too. I don't know about the comic books or anything like that, but when I know there's a costume that's comic book accurate, I could be like, yeah, that is. You just know, as a comic book, as a superhero fan, or as a person that just watched a lot of superhero movies and probably seen some comic books, you just be like, you know, you just know what is accurate and what is just not, that's just me. But the other suit that he got, that was all glowy and all that people were not a fan of, I didn't mind it all that much. I can see why people didn't like it, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine. It did what it needed to do. And then by season 3, he got a new suit, which was awesome and badass. And all he had to do was, having his fucking wrist and shit and turn into, have his suit on and shit. That was good. I like that shit. And then his daughter's learning that he was Black Lightning. You Black Lightning? I'm just like, how can you not know this? How can you not know this? No. But, and then eventually some people find out, even Tobias kind of knows, which I'm just like, oh shit. But Tobias is like having fun with it. He's like, it doesn't matter. And in a way, Tobias is trying to, get with Jefferson's wife, I'm going to get with your hot ex-wife and shit. I'm just like, yo, man. Yo. Tobias, man. Tobias is legend. Yo, man. Fucking awesome. And then you see them fight eventually, obviously Tobias and Black Lightning, and something you want to see and everything like that. I'll say the one character that made me hate her to the core, was Lady Eve. Oh my god. The actress, yo, you did a good job, sister. You made me hate you so much. You did a good ass job. It put me to tears. It's putting me to tears right now. Just because I hated her so much. And I wanted Black Lightning to just take her out. But once Lightning got to her powers and shit, I was just like, this would be interesting, And she didn't want the powers or anything like that, which I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Yo, you have no idea how much I went like yes and no with her, with this character. Oh my god, the actress is doing fine. I don't hate what she's doing. She's doing what she's doing right. Alright, I'm just talking about the character. The actress, I have no complaints of what these actors are doing. No complaints. You guys are doing phenomenal, and you're making me believe that what you're saying in the screen is real, obviously, and obviously I feel it. You know, that's why when I look at the screen, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, it's so real, so real. That's why I love about Black Lightning. It is real. It's real. Doesn't pull any punches. Yo, even the priest, even the pastor, you know, like when he gets money, he's like, praise the Lord. Yo, shit like that. I'm just like, praise the Lord. I'm just, at that point, I'm having fun. I'm just having fun with the show. And I love the characters, man. I just love the characters. And I haven't had fun with a show like this in a long fucking goddamn time. Yo, like, Hollywood. You don't care about this? Look how fun I'm having with a fucking show. Have you done that with a movie? Disney, how come you haven't done that with Star Wars? I'm not talking about Mandalorian. I'm talking about the fucking Star Wars movies that you put out in theaters. Seriously, man. I never had so much fun with a show in my fucking life. I felt like a little kid again. People that have been in this channel for a long time have probably never seen me act like this from a show. There's a reason for that. I guess there's a reason for that. This show, man, again, I don't want to put it as high as it is because look, it just resonates with me. I love it. I do. And it just speaks what it does for me, you know? And it has good characters and good story, you know? And I love the point when JENOVA, I believe, Lightning, when she sees her past, her other dimension selves, and then we get a little bit of, you know, showing parts of that in the show, and I love that. I thought that was good. I was like, yo, I like that. And then you had a version of her that she was just pure evil and shit. And I'm just like, oh my god. Oh god. Like, I know. Oh god. And then they showed her, like, I guess killing her family, but to me, I didn't think she killed them. I thought she just knocked them out. Now, if she did kill them, if someone's going to tell me, oh no, yeah, they died, then, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but it felt like she just knocked them out really badly. And they got hurt really bad, you know? So, and I like the part when she looks at it and she's like, she looks at that part and she's like, I don't want to be like you, you know? Like, of all the shit that I went through, I don't want to be like you. And I'm like, you're right. I definitely, if I saw that shit for myself too, if I saw that version of me, I'm like, I don't want to be like you. Come at me and I'll fucking kick your ass, motherfucker. You know, that whole point when they were punching each other, I started laughing because that's exactly what I would have done. Like, fuck you. Pa, 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 punching yourself. Stop it, guys. Stop it. Yo, that's... Yo, I need to calm down. Because this show is doing stuff that I love and I enjoy. And I'm gushing over it because I'm just having that much fun with it. And I'm just really... It speaks to the heart, man. I'm sorry. How many... I haven't felt like this in a long time. I can't think of a time that I felt this way, to be honest. Most people might say that's sad. And I agree, that's sad. The fuck? It just shows what the fuck's out there, man. Like, I haven't, like... Look at the movies back in the 60s, 70s, and even 80s and some 90s. You felt that way. What the fuck happened? You know? I don't want to get into a rant, but that's just something. And if anyone from Hollywood that looks at that and sees this and be like, what are we doing wrong? You're doing a lot wrong. A lot. If I'm entertained by a show like this so much, you're doing something wrong. Not to say there's not good shows out there. Again, you know, like, Stranger Things. Again, I mentioned The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. Those are good shows. Those are really good. It's just that sometimes there's a show that comes around that should be looked at more, but isn't. All because it's touching probably a subject that no one is like, oh, it doesn't relate to me, so I'm going to bounce out. That's fine, but this is people. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Again, maybe it's my personal taste. I don't want to get into it again. All I have to say is I enjoy the fuck out of this show. And once season 4 goes to Netflix, I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna binge watch that shit until I fucking. That's one of the reasons why I love Umbrella Academy. Holy shit! I can't wait for the next season for that. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that show, man. Yo, I'm already giddy just thinking about it. What's gonna happen for Umbrella Academy, man? Season 3 of Umbrella Academy. Oh, but other than that, guys, have you seen Black Lightning? If you haven't, watch it. Guarantee you won't be disappointed. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. If you don't resonate with the whole color people being suppressed, you still gonna get good character development. Actually, yes. You gonna get really good villains and really good superhero characters that you can engage with and understand and sometimes disagree and fight with, but that's life. That really is. You argue with your family sometimes. You argue with your friends sometimes. You might not agree with them, but that's life. It happens. But at the end of the day, you love them. That's your friend. That's your family, man. You see it, and that's why when Lightning sees the other timeline of her being evil and shit, she's like, no, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like that goes beyond what the show was trying to do in a way, And I'm glad that the show showed a timeline of her being, for kind of loud. There's another timeline of her when her dad is dead, and I'm like, oh god, holy shit. Well, to be honest, if they was going to do different shows of that, they should have done that. Just saying. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. And yes, the actress that played Lightning, she's not in the show anymore. So I don't want to get into that because, there's I've seen videos of that. So, but again, she has her reasons why she left. So there's that, And if she watches this video, I just want to say that you did a good job, sister. You did a good job. You did. You did a good job. All right. Your actresses and actors did a phenomenal job in this show. Respect. And again, highly recommend watching this show if you guys haven't. If everything that you saw for me getting and being happy about this show, just talking about it, doesn't say what you should watch it, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. It's just that good. And I just wish some studios like Disney, what they could have done with Star Wars, like, damn, man. Like, I'm not talking about Mandalorian. I'm just talking about what they did with Episode 9 and what they did. And it's just like, wow, man. Again, I haven't watched the movie. I'm just saying that the backlash and how people felt about it. I'm just like, damn, man. Like, come on. And then what they were doing with their agenda and shit. I'm just like, come on. That's just me. But watch the show, guys. It's well worth it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about this video.